Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of MugAndPlay. I am Nick and we're playing the most fun game ever, Doki Doki Literature Club, the game that has no parts that ever make you friggin' shook as hell. Jeez. We need to do some exploring on this save file and let's load a game. Will something different happen? File error, character /sayori/.chr. The file is missing or corrupt. The save file is corrupt. Starting a new game. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have some trouble pronouncing that. Let me try. While I'm playing Nano, you I did my best. If that's wrong, leave a comment below and tell me the phonetic of it. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Hi, Yuri, for a second. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. Perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always an anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. I don't know. I actually know from college, I'm pretty sure at least 3 couples from my college anime club that got married. I think. At least 3. Anyway, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Bobs and Ducknut? Monika, what's up? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. I don't trust her. We know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little terrifying. The word is terrifying. What did you come here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. I feel like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Cool. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. Like, 3 and yourself? Or 3 total? Can you articulate on that a little bit? It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Pops and Dugnut. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would really make me happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? I'll tell you how. The last friggin' 10 episodes, 10, 11 episodes of you in an alternate universe where you had best friend Sayori that you don't seem to remember now, and that's kind of fucking with me. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Pops and Dugnut. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Oh, well, thanks. Alright, new Bobs and Dugnut. Need you to not screw up this time. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back! I saw that shit. I seen what you did. I seen it. With my own 4 eyes. And I brought a guest with me. Eh? What's your profanity? A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere!
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Bobs and Dugnut. Thanks. All words escape me in this situation. Well, except for the word thanks. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Here we fucking go again.
So let me guess, you're Monika's boyfriend, right?
What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki. It is! You were really close friends for a while. You would have known that if you'd just, I don't know. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. I thought Sayori was the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Bobs and Dugnut in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monika! Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I wasn't gonna, well, you know...
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Bobs and Dugnut? Sure. Sounds great. Wonderful. This is throwing me for a loop. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Well, I mean, you had more club members at a time, but you decided to glitch them out of existence. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature, you have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes the school events like the festival that much more important. Oh yeah, the festival that I missed because... yeah, you probably don't even remember, or maybe you do. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess...
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Should be these three! Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before settling down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Hey, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I feel like we've been here before. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Pops and Dugnut, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? And she's like, what? A little louder, please. Manga? One more time, into the microphone. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Now it looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. I can do that too. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I mean, I can dig it. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Yeah, I played a horror game once. I didn't even know it. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yeah, you're fucking telling me.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that? Well...
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Give that back!
Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write... Excuse me. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
I mean, we did in a past life. We were buds. We were BFFs. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. I feel like we've heard this all before. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess if it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. What? What's your idea? How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Hooray! The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree with us? Do you agree as well, Bobson Dugnut? Sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? Aaron, what's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the whole time. Oh yeah, because I said I technically haven't joined yet. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Just because it's three of them doesn't make it any easier. If anything, it makes it more difficult. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Bobson Dugnut. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4, and I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. Oh, yeah? You had one. You had a 4th. And you lost her. Because you're careless. Gee whiz. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Oh, you didn't learn a thing. Right, okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club! What could go wrong? One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean it, Bobson Dugnut? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you just left after all this, I'd be super pissed.
I mean, we didn't get cupcakes on this timeline, but you know what? We can just... I don't know. I guess we'll have to pick another route to pursue. Bobson Dugnut, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Bobson Dugnut, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. Cool. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah, I was sure of that too, buddy. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yes? Yes. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Huh. Well, I think that's a good place to call it. This, my awkwardness from before, although in a different context, pales in comparison to the awkwardness of this game now. This took I was expecting a hard turn, but I wasn't expecting it to, you know, kind of, I don't want to say hit me that hard, but I wasn't expecting it to just, sometimes you just get kind of shook and you're not expecting it, you know? But I think I'm going to call it there. But thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, be sure to poke that like button right in the eye. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think and who you think we should try and pursue in this route, since unfortunately Sayori's no longer an option. Because something tells me we're going to have to go through all these young ladies until there's nothing left but Monika, because I think Monika's trying to take over. So we'll explore as many routes as we can, so we can all get the full experience of the game. But thanks so much for joining me. If you like this video, be sure to poke that like button right in the eye. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you think. And if you want to see more videos like this one, because I know I want to make more videos like this one, you be sure to hit that subscribe button so you can see more and you don't miss a thing. But thanks so much. I love you all. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.